Hello everybody and hola mi gente. I'm Elisa, also known as ElisaRockDoc on the internet, and we are coming to you live from the Gen Con studio nestled within Gen Con, home of the best 4 days in gaming. Can you tell I'm loopy? It's only day 2. I only got two more days of this, right? It is a wonderful Friday night. Can you believe it? And I am here with the folks from Winged Sandals Games. I'm so excited to tuck into this, but could do me a favor and introduce yourselves, and let's get into what it is that we're going to be looking at today.
Sure. So I'm Michael Long. I'm the founder of Winged Sandals Games. I come to gaming actually as I'm an attorney by trade, but I used to teach Sunday school with my wife, and when we tried to figure out how to make the classes a little more interesting, we ended up doing a lot of games, and so we would kind of make new ones. Turned out that the kids liked some of the stuff that we did, so then I decided to try my hand at kind of this space. So
that's awesome. Yeah. That's really cool.
I'm Drea Schenk. I got brought on to help figure out how we're going to make this game a reality, and in that process, researched a lot of ways to make games sustainably, which is a passion of mine. And playing games, I literally was shuffling and dealing cards from the moment that my hands could hold them. And really did it while my grandparents and parents were playing trick-taking games. 4 people is usually common, so I didn't get to play, but I got to shuffle.
Nice, which is a very good skill to learn early on, because making sure to not bend the cards too much, and I mean it's good. Get them started early. Shuffling for you.
Start them young.
Yeah. So what game are we going to be checking out today?
So the game that we're checking out today is called Castlore. It is a trick-taking game, and a couple of the twists that we have going on are, one, there are 2 win conditions, 2 ways to win. One is you can see like these crystals, so everybody starts off with the same number of crystals, and then there's this vault here with the unclaimed crystals. Whoa. And throughout the game you have different ways to like win those. So we play 4 cycles, and at the end of 4 cycles, whoever has the most crystals wins. Okay.
Okay.
The other way to score though is called what we call lore points. And there, if you kind of execute certain trick-taking things in a certain way, you earn lore points, and if you get 5 of those, you immediately win.
Oh.
So even if you don't have the most crystals, if you score 5 lore points, you win the game.
Okay.
I
like that. Multiple victory avenues.
Yeah, we have multiple victory avenues, so that's really cool.
Yeah. So of all the games that you could have been thinking up, why Castlore? What inspired Castlore specifically?
Yeah, I've been playing trick-taking games for a while, and one of the things that I really remember is in high school there were these 2 brothers that I used to play with, and we used to play spades, and one of them was like really predictable. Like if he did a certain bid, you knew he was going to hit it, and so we played well together. But it's like we would usually beat teams we were supposed to beat, and then we would lose to maybe more experienced teams. His brother, on the other hand, had a completely different style, and he was it was a roller coaster ride in terms of and we would sometimes beat teams we shouldn't have beaten, and sometimes lose to teams. He was just kind of all over the map. But one of the things that was so fun about playing with both of them was that it was like kind of different. The game was always different, and so I wanted to kind of recreate some of that experience, and have it where you could all be playing the same game, but it turned out to be a little bit different. So
excellent. And now we're here, and now I can't. Probably the first thing that I noticed when I walked in was this artwork on these cards, which is just like, I want to blow each one of these cards up into a poster. Could you tell us a little bit more about the artwork and who's responsible?
Yeah, so it was interesting because like in undergrad, when we used to play Pictionary, they would always put me on the team with the artist. because they needed a handicap, and I was it. So knowing that I couldn't draw, I really started looking around to try and find somebody to work with, and I found this great artist on Upwork, and so we've been working together like on these cards, and it's just really awesome. She was great to work with. Her name's Caddy, and so that was great. But then Drea had a contact with Drea D, who did some work for Disney on Hocus Pocus.
Oh.
And so in addition to the base game, which I have here, we are going to be working on a collector's edition with Drea D, who had a little bit of a different take on the 4 suits. So she went in a direction of kind of demons, witches, ghosts, and vampires. So yeah.
Excellent.
But the artwork is very, very near and dear to our hearts.
Excellent. And now one thing I kind of noticed is that some of like the box looks a little different than your traditional box. And when we were sort of chatting earlier, a word came up that I did not necessarily hear a lot when it kind of comes in conjunction with tabletop games, and that word was sustainability. And can you tell us a little bit more about the connection between sustainability and this board game?
Well, it was important to us from really early on to be able to make a game as sustainably as possible. So I got to do a lot of research into that. There's a lot of games that are produced as easily as we can. There's a lot of plastic. There's a lot of shipping overbroad. So I wanted to find as many ways as we can to eliminate plastic from our game, looking for FSC certified paper sources, trying to keep as much shipping or manufacturing domestic as possible, because that carbon footprint is huge. So yeah, it was an important for Michael, and it was the way that I got involved, and really excited to continue down that path.
Excellent. I mean, I'm dying to get into this. So how does Castlore work? How do we start? How do we get into it?
Sure. So we're going to give you a couple of quick rules so that you're kind of oriented. So first, there's like 4 suits. So that's a pretty kind of typical, it's like a 52 card deck, 4 suits. You can tell the suit by the moon in the corner. So there's kind of a new moon, there's a quarter moon, full moon, and then crescent moon. Like each of the suits is the same 13 cards. 5 of them are what we call spellcaster cards. These have the kind of a gold witch's knot in the top. And then 5 are royalty, and then 3 are these rune cards. So there's a little bit of interaction to get these crystals, right, between spellcasters and rune cards. So if you take a trick with a spellcaster card and there's a rune card in it, you get crystals from the vault. It also works the other way. So if you have a rune card and you take the trick, which usually means that you take it with like a trump, like that, and there's a spellcaster in it, you also get crystals from the vault. Okay. So with that, right, what we're going to do is like we all have our decks. Usually we would shuffle and pass out, but now we each have our hands. So we're going to like take those, and the first thing that we do in Castlore is we put down what we call our brew. Now our brew is 3 cards. Okay. Those 3 cards are not used during the trick taking. So there's a little bit of strategy in terms of like, what do you want to use in your brew and what do you want to keep in your hand? When we put those down, we all reveal, and whoever has the highest gets to pick their spell first. And then whoever has the lowest picks their spell last. Okay, there are 4 spells, and they all kind of allow you to get crystals and lore a little differently. Okay, so the first one is called Lunar. Okay, and that's the one you want to use if you're in kind of a dominant mood, because you get to name trump, and then you're trying to take as many tricks as you can. So if you're feeling dominant, that's where you want to go. All right, so then the next one is what we call Ruin. Ruin's kind of the opposite of Lunar, in that if you have an elixir card, that's these, if you play that into a trick and another player takes that trick, you get to take 5 crystals from them.
Oh.
So we call that poison, right? So if you're feeling a little, that's the one you're going to go for. Then the next spell is what we call royalty. So the royalty spell, basically somebody's going to name Trump, and so then you get to promote the Inquisitor card to Trump. And then if you win with that card, you get to tax another player, so you get to take their crystals.
Just hoarding.
Yeah.
Just taking all the notes on like, I'm going to build my own.
And then the last one is what we call chaos.
Ooh, hello.
Yeah, right. Got to be able to change it up a little bit. So one player names Trump, but for chaos, you can actually change Trump. Now, it's not easy because you have to have what we call a king and a queen, king-queen pair, and then you have to take a trick. And then if you disclose that king-queen pair, you can actually change Trump. So add a little bit of chaos to the game.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right.
Just a little
So
bit.
just so that you're kind of oriented on the spells, if you kind of flip over your thing here, you can see those are the those are the spells. So we're going to start off. We're going to go ahead and put our 3 cards down as our brew. And again, whoever has the highest number, and all you're doing is you're kind of adding the numbers on the side there, and that sum is your
Right.
is
And
your
does
brew
suit
string.
matter at this
So
point?
at this point, suit doesn't matter.
Okay, and
Yeah.
it's just all about high card.
Yeah. So,
But then if you dump a bunch of your high cards, then you're not going to have.
that's right. Yeah. There you go.
Wow,
It's like
okay.
that's the trade-off. Yeah.
Okay. A measured approach then. Relatively measured. Yeah, why not? We'll do that. It's my own little brand of chaos.
Okay. All right. So everybody's put theirs down. So then we're going to reveal our brews.
Oh. Okay. Well, I kind of just went a little ham there, I guess.
Okay.
2 12s and an 8.
Okay. All right. So that means that you're high, right? So you'll get to name which spell you want. Like I said, Ruin, if you have an elixir, you play that into the trick, and then you can take 5 crystals from somebody. Lunar, you can name Trump, right? And then Royalty, you can name an Inquisitor to the Trump suit. And then Chaos, kind of need that king-queen pair. You're going to do Chaos. And then you can change Trump. So.
Let's see what I have here. Let's see. Let me try a rune spell.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So to mark the fact that you've got the rune spell, we have these. So you're going to put that, when the person names Trump, you're going to put that on the Trump suit. But this way we know that if we take an
That's
elixir
what I'm
from
going
you,
for.
yeah, you've got poison.
You've got the poison. We got to watch out for your poison.
And how many do we start with?
So there's 23 crystals that everybody starts with. This purple one is a 10. The gold one is worth 5, and then the clear ones are each worth 1.
Cool. Okay.
I am going to go for the royalty spell. So I'll get the little crown, if you don't mind passing.
All right. So with that, I think I'm going to go
Like the crown.
lunar.
That's nice.
Okay. So I'm going to go lunar.
Okay.
All right. So now that we have our spells, we actually take these brew cards and we put them away, put them off to the side.
Bye.
Bye, pretty art.
I'm wondering if I made a mistake by throwing all these higher cards away.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick. So I'm going to pick the new moon. That's these. I'm going to pick that one as Trump.
Okay. And put mine
Yeah.
right there.
Okay. And then we're going to play with what we call the sorceress rank order. And so that means that essentially the highest card in each suit is the 13, and the lowest card is the 1. Okay. And so then you can kind of mark that using a crystal on the rank order by sorceress.
Okay.
And so then that leaves it to you,
Okay.
to who you're going to promote.
For my Inquisitor, yeah. Oh, do you need to call? We said Trump
Yeah.
is the new moon. Okay, so I'm disclosing that I've got my Crescent Moon Inquisitor.
Okay.
He's now becomes a Trump card for me, so I'm going to put that Inquisitor here, right?
Okay. All right. So now we bid on how many tricks we think we're going to take during the round. Okay. So as Lunar, I get to choose who does the first bid. So Drea, I'm going to let you choose first.
Okay. All right. Now, with the bidding, you want to get your bid exactly. Because if I bid 3 and I get 3, it's 3 times 3. I'll get 9 crystals from the pot. But if I don't, if I get 2 or if I get 4, I have to volunteer those crystals. So you want to get it exactly.
Okay.
Which means that I think I'm going to go for 3.
All right. We're wagering.
Yes. So I am going to go with 4.
Ooh.
Oh. And I'll go with 1 because I'm new.
Safe bid. Safe
Set
bid.
low
Yeah.
expectations so that I hopefully meet
All
them.
you need is 1. That's good.
All you need is 1. Okay. All right. So you dealt, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Rune player. So you get to choose who leads first.
Ooh. Okay. Would there be an advantage either way?
So generally speaking, especially if you're trying to give away those elixirs, right? You want the other players to lead.
start.
So then you'd be going last, essentially.
Okay.
So
Let's see. Well, let's start with our founder.
all right.
And then one
Good.
more little note about the trump. You cannot lead trump suit until it is broken. So while we're playing, you can lead any of the other suits beside the new moon. And then once somebody plays a new moon on a trick, then you can lead with the trump suit. And if that's confusing, then don't worry about it. We'll tell you if you're doing something.
Great. Okay. So we dropped a sorceress.
Yes.
Yes.
And
So we have to follow suit.
follow
When
suit.
possible. So if you have any of that suit in your hand, you do have to play it even if you don't want to.
Okay.
But if you don't, that's your opportunity to get rid of a card or trump to take it.
Right. And would it be advantageous to go lower to kind of keep it going or go higher?
So the only thing is because that's a spellcaster card, right? If you play one of the rune cards, which are your lowest, then I would actually pick up crystals.
Right.
So you can do it, and sometimes that still is the best play, but then I would end up collecting some crystals. So, so that's one of the other little twists is that you can't always just play the lowest card.
So kind of giving those crystals away.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on a kind of crescent moon situation.
Yeah.
So, well, there is a way for me to apply an elixir card.
That's
Poison?
So
that would-
let's just do that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Fabulous. I don't want any of it.
All right.
I don't want it.
So that would be mine. But because you played the elixir, I have to pay you.
Well, this is working out great. This is working out great so far. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so he took that trick, so he gets to lead the next trick.
That's always the next trick. All right.
Okay. Oof. Hypothetically, I don't have anything higher than that. Does it matter, or does it just?
So then you have two choices. Like if you can't follow suit, you can trump it, right? And then in which case, if you have the highest trump card, then you would take the trick. Or you can play an offsuit, which means that even if it is a higher rank, you would still lose the trick.
So I definitely can't play a lower number than 10 at this point?
Oh,
or
yes.
could
So
I?
yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. And so just so we're, if you were to trump that one, if you trumped it with one of the rune cards, that would actually be the best play, because then you would actually collect crystals, because that's a spellcaster. And so you'd be taking a trick with a rune card, and there's a spellcaster in it.
Right. So like if I played a rune card,
Yeah. But
would
it's
be
got
a-
to be trump.
good idea.
So if it's
Yeah.
a blue
It's
new
got to be a
moon
new
card,
moon
then it
trump.
can take it.
Oh,
Got to be a new moon.
The blue cards are the special ones this
Yeah,
time.
This time.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. If we need a new moon, I play any new moon?
You can play any new moon.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. I have more red cards, so I have to follow suit. So that
Okay.
one's yours.
So that one would be yours.
Hey,
Okay.
neat. All right. And then it is 9.
So now you've taken one, right? So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's my one.
Yeah, you've taken one. So technically, if you take another one, then
Oh.
you would actually lose that crystal. But you only
Okay.
bid one, so it's not huge. And
Right.
if you were going to try and, kind of make sure that we didn't get our bid, that
Yes.
might be a
Right.
right. So
Yes,
it'd be
if you steal the tricks that we were trying to get, you may only pay one and you get your extras for your tricks, but you've derailed us and we have to pay more.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's still a possibility for me to, even though I lose that one crystal, I could still play a little defense, essentially.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So
All right. So can I throw anything down at this point?
you can throw
Yes.
anything down at this point.
Okay. Let's do, because we did just have a full moon.
We did. Okay.
We'll go full.
6. I can beat that in suit. Are you going to steal it from me?
I think so. Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
There's another one for him.
okay, and you're at 2 and you
Bid
bid
4.
4, okay.
Yeah. So we still got some work to do.
Oof. Okay. I mean, I guess I can keep suiting. Can't go higher than an 11.
So there are two cards higher, right? There is a elixir and a sorceress. So if you have those, then yeah, you'd be able to go over. But otherwise, yeah.
But you personally, your elixirs are poison, so you would want to hang on to those to poison someone with.
Right. Okay. But I can just play anything off suit, even if it's a lower, or
Yeah.
anything on suit, even if it's a lower number. Okay. All right. Then, a mighty paladin.
Okay. I'm swooping in with my sorceress to take that trick.
Whoa. Well. All right.
Okay.
And you bid
3.
3. Okay.
So while I have the lead, we're gonna go another sorceress to see if I can't get another one real quick here. Wait, is full moon the one you don't have any in? Oh no.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Must be a full moon. Must be one of those nights. That's what I got.
Okay. So
Okay.
then, so she took with a spellcaster, and you played a ruin. So that means she's going to get 2.
So I get 2 crystals from the
From
vault
vault, yeah.
for taking that with my spellcaster. So 2 for me. And the trick is mine as well.
Oh, okay.
So those are bonus. Now, what's the move? Okay, we're gonna see how long we can go with full moon until people run out and start trumping.
Oh, well, that
That's
didn't
how
last
far
long.
we go.
Okay. All right. A king for the queen.
Oh,
So yeah, so it still goes by number. So even though it's like king queen, actually in this game the queens top the kings. So.
I like this game
the
a
queens
lot.
top the kings, the
I like
sorceress
this
is
game.
at the top.
Mm-hmm.
On purpose.
Huge fan.
Very intentional.
Excellent. Oh no, but you're already at 3. Ah!
3, still got one more though. So.
Okay. All right. Bust out another paladin.
Okay. I'm gonna swoop in with my warlock to get my 3.
Oh, what?
But now I can't have any more. So I'm gonna do a really low card. Who wants to get some crystals?
See, okay. Now I have something that is on suit. And it's also a rune.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So that leaves me.
But he doesn't get
With that.
bonus because he won with royalty, not spellcaster. So it was a safe time to get rid of that rune card.
Cool.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Oh, and now you're on your 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Leading trump.
Okay. Now I do not have any new moon cards available.
That's
So you can
okay.
play,
So you play
anything
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. I see your new moon and I raise you a full one.
Hell yeah. This is my trump card because I promoted him, but it's my last trump card, so I have to play him, and he's not good enough.
That's most unfortunate.
So that's
Okay.
3.
So it's 3. Yeah.
Oh,
3
wow.
for the rune caught with the spellcaster. Wow. There's so many ways to get crystals.
Ooh.
But now you've gone over your bid.
I did.
Oh, no.
I went over my bed. So that was
no.
So then
not
what
so
happens
great.
there?
So at the end, we tally up, and then if you haven't made your bid, then you have to put it in.
And I got an extra one too.
Oh,
You
You're the
did
only
get
one who
3
made your bid.
crystals.
That's all I
Yeah,
had.
you did get
Oh,
3
I do get
crystals.
3.
Yeah.
And get kind of pays for itself, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
So
3.
now we look to see our books to see if we made our bids. So I took, you bid 1 and took 1. So for every trick you bid, you get 3. So you get 3 for
Let's
that.
go.
For you.
Give me the.
Yeah. And then I missed my bid, so I'd have to put in.
And I missed
back
my
in the
bid,
vault.
so I had to volunteer mine too.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the way this worked out.
Yeah.
Now, this has been really, really fun.
Yeah.
I could just zone in and keep going, but before we go, where can folks find Castlore, whether here at Gen Con throughout the weekend and beyond?
Okay. So on the web, you can find us. I think our website's on the
On the slide, yes.
on the slideshow. Yeah. And then we're playtesting in the playtest exposure hall.
Oh, neat.
So we're playtesting this evening from like 8 to 10. We're playtesting tomorrow 4 slots from 8 to noon and from 4 to 8. And then we're also actually here on Sunday playtesting 8 to 12.
Excellent. And is this available now?
So we will be going on Kickstarter, and we are looking at the spring timeframe in 27 for a Kickstarter. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, stay tuned to spring 2027. Mark your calendars. Set whatever alarms you need. I mean, I'm just a fan of the fact that the queens trump the kings and the sorcerers are on top. So I'm already in. I'm already in. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah,
This has been super, super fun. Folks, I hope that you have enjoyed your Gen Con so far. I know I have. I know we have. From all of us here at the Gen Con studio, I've been Elisa, but you've been awesome. See you soon.